Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakudash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And this sincere peace and salutations to all the Aki and pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. It's Brother Ganan from DC Church coming at you with a quick video. And Lord's will, the last day of the calendar year in this hell, according to the Gregorian calendar. The calendar that we follow in today's slavery. We're about to go into a new calendar year of 2025. So, just a reminder to brothers, because, we organize individuals, or we should be, and I know I got to get better at my, organizing my day to day. But, just being organized and proclaiming, how you want your 2025 to be. I'm going to start in the scripture real quick. This is Sirach 5 verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, and put not off from day to day, for certainly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Now we know that's talking about, mainly talking about Jake, that's putting off from day to day, from serving the Lord, coming and actually, you know, um, accepting that transformation is killing off that old man and becoming that new man. That's mainly what the scripture is talking about, coming in, you know, pushing the work, doing what we do, but also for us brothers that's in this thing and, just following the spirit that's out there. We heard it from the apostles, especially down here in the DMV with the Elder Monagon. He did a video recently talking about, uh, uh, you grow or you gotta go. You had the Elder Zainala did a follow up. You got the Elder Kasap did a beautiful video earlier today. Basically talking about accountability. Um, um, and that goes into self evaluation. So also with that, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. You can't, if you've been slacking, if you only been doing a little bit of videos, if you haven't really been getting up with brothers, checking after the brothers that's behind you, being in tune with your church, being in tune with the men you're responsible for, especially yourself. Well, now is the time, man. Now is the time. So I'm equating that the beginning of that verse. The beginning of the verse of Sirach 5 and 7, where it says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord." If you're not locked in, like the elder apostle Tahar say, he expect a video every day. And at the least we gotta strive. We gotta strive for that. So when you making your declarations, when you saying you're gonna do X, Y, Z, you gotta make sure you make an account of that. If you're a brother saying, I'm gonna start flooding the chat with articles, and doing all of this stuff, or I know I'm a brother that's gonna do more videos, or I'm a brother that's gonna do X, Y, and Z. We gotta make sure that we doing that. You know, doing that. That's basically a vow that you set, and then the Lord talked about. Um, the Most High talked about making a vow and not honoring it, man. You know, and the Lord's will, this background music is not too loud. But yeah, man, it says make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. You know, you gotta fight whatever that's distracting you. You gotta be able to cut off anything that's hindering you from this truth. Because when you go to Sirach 2 and 1, you can't forget that you can't forget to prepare your soul for temptation, man. For the trials and the let me get this. Let me get my other scriptures. But for the trials and the stuff that's gonna come in your way, you gotta prepare your mind for that each and every day. you know. So the best thing that we can do, and I'm speaking to myself first, you got to write out what you're going to do in each day, and you got to keep your word to it. You know, you got to make sure you have that time for the Lord, because this scripture can also apply to us, and it can also, the last part of it can also happen to a man that's pushing his work, man. The man that think he's secure based off of what he's already put in. Where the scriptures basically goes against that too, man. Don't be comfortable in whatever work you put in, you know, because it can still all come to naught if you slow down, man. What it say in Luke 9:62? It says, "And Yahushua said unto him, No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High." Man, if we slow down, you know, if we slow down in this truth, that means you're looking back, man. Your hand's not really on the plow, you know. If you're not out there pushing the videos, if you're not attending to the responsibilities that was given to you by the heads of your church, you know, then then how are you truly serving the Lord? You know, you starting to build onto something, but you're not being consistent with it. So the job is never getting done. You know, and the Lord spoke about this in Matthew's 25, where it's talked about the slothful servant. Um, yeah, this is 25:14. It says, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling to a far country, who called his servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another two, and to another one, to every man according to his several abilities, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents." He was profitable, you know. So he grew in his truth, you know. He found out his lot, you know, his talents, because some brothers is good at certain different things, man. You know, he found who he was, and he kept going, and he became profitable. You know, so that's a servant that the king wants to invest in. Why? Because he's a profitable servant. He's going to get more and more servants. You know, if you're not doing your videos, you're gonna be looked at. I'm gonna keep going. Videos too. Is being in communication, being available. You know, you don't want to be that standoffish brother that nobody really know. You know, you don't always gotta you know be at every single event or anything like that, but you do want to be available. To your brothers. Shalaki, I almost lost my train of thought. I'm gonna just keep reading. And likewise, he that received two, he also gained another two. But he that received one went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time of the Lord, Salakia, after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And he, Salakia, Salakia, I didn't know I was going to do that. But, the Lord of those servants with them. And so he that received 5 talents came and brought the other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I gained beside them 5 more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, and I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of thy Lord. And that's the main goal that we want, man. That's what we want to hear. When all hell break loose and we see those chariots, we want to see those beams coming to, bring us up into those chariots, man. And that's like the king saying right there, well done, And that's what this is all about. That's what this truth is all about. That's what we're fighting for, you know. So if you got things you need to work on, now is the time to do it, man. It's no more, man, I'm gonna do good, man. There's no more talking about it, you know. And like I always say, man, to me first, Ain't no, yeah, I'm gonna do it, you know. Nah, do it. Do it right then and there. It don't matter if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. If you haven't did what you said you was gonna do for the Lord, do it. You know, and that gotta be our energy. We gotta wake up, man. Because that's what we want to hear, man. We want to hear job well done, as it's going to repeat to the one with 2 talents. So I'm gonna jump to verse 23. His 24. It says, Then he which had received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that's thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Man, you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that, man. So if we here right now in this time and we made a declaration to ourselves, we got to live up to that. This is the opportunity. The doors of grace is still open unto all of us that has shit to work on. We all can find something, man. We all can find something that we got to do better at, but we got to do it. So no matter what it is, man, if it's more videos, if you got to get up with brothers, you got to start calling different brothers, whatever the case may be, you got to show that spirit of the Lord in you to that brother, because that's the point of us all, So yeah, man, that's the point, man. That's just on my spirit to say, Lord's will, brothers, go live at some point before we send up the curses. But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Baruch. Lord's will, this video was edifying to the elect. Shalom.